Now then, how are you? You know we're always about family at Bennetts. That's what we do. And this year we're going to give some lucky mother the opportunity to have free meat for a year. Welcome to the Mother's Day competition. On Sunday the 14th of March, we're going to have a massive Super Sunday to celebrate the best day of the year, and I'm going to announce the winner on the day. All you've got to do to enter is go to bennetts-butchers.co.uk, click the link, fill out the form and nominate why your mother is the best mother in the world. What I'm going to do now is introduce you to my mother. Everybody who knows me knows I love my mother very much. So I've drafted her in. Come on, Mum, I need your help for this Mother's Day special.
Well, what are you having me doing?
What I'm going to have you doing is we're going to produce a beef Wellington between me and you that then next week you'll get to replicate about 300 times. You're going to be drafted in for a bit of graft.
I bet you thought I was going to say, now then, how are you?
For this Mother's Day, we've got 4 signature joints. We've got lamb, we've got beef, and we've got pork. And what me and my mum are going to do now is show you how we're going to do the signature beef Wellington. So, for the Mother's Day signature beef Wellington, we've produced a lovely Scottish fillet, all table trimmed, all table degristled, absolutely exquisite piece of meat, ready to go.
And what have you put on it, Philip?
So I've done whole grain mustard, a little bit of horseradish, a little bit of caramelised onion. That's just to infuse it, get into meat. What we're going to do next is make it into a beef Wellington. Now anybody who knows my mum knows she was a great cake maker and a great decorator. So I've brought her in to do the pastry side of things. As you can see, I was well fed as a child. Even at school I got to play at dinner bell. But I'm gonna put the meat in place. We're gonna put the pate on top, which finishes it off, and then I want you to do your bit with the pastry, Mum.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're not reinventing the wheel. A little bit of Brussels pastry. Some people put mushrooms on as well, but I just wanted to make it as neutral as possible. If you want mushrooms, you can add mushrooms to the side of the dish. But there's your Brussels pate. And where your forte lies is in pastry, Mum. And I'm off the pastry at the minute, so you'll need to get stuck into that now.
Right, okay then. Just putting a bit of flour on so that I've got something for it to stick to. And I'm pulling this over so it's in the middle at the top.
When you receive these, if you're going to go for the beef Wellington, remember it's going to come frozen. We're going to produce these, we're going to vacuum pack them, we're going to freeze them for a simple reason. If they're coming by DPD, if they're coming in box, you don't want them bashed about. So we're going to freeze them solid, we're going to bubble wrap them, we're going to pack them really nice and tight and get them to you in the best way that we can. All our beef Wellingtons are handmade. Luckily for my mother, we're a working family and we draft Mum in at Christmas for pigs in blankets and we draft her in on Mother's Day for beef Wellingtons.
So, who's the best cook, me or Samantha?
You, Mum. Always you. Always you. Brought up on your food.
So I'm just going to put a bit of water on here to seal it, because we don't want it coming open. So now I've got this like this, and a bit off of there, and then I'm going to go like this and just roll it over so it's a proper roll, and that'll seal it so that when it's cooking it's not going to come open.
You're going to be alright doing about 300 of these, aren't you, Mum?
Oh yeah, it's alright, my wheelchair's parked outside because I'll need it when I've
We're
done
going to
this.
put you on what we're calling job, Mum, piecework. You get 50 pence a go.
So now, if we're putting some leaves on, I can just go like that. And you can fancy it up. There's a bit of...
Oh, flash it up, Mum.
Yeah, flash it up, then this is setting you off for your 300 and odd, isn't it? Because you'll have to do them all the same.
So you're going to get a full handcrafted beef Wellington. Obviously it'll come frozen for obvious reasons. It's pretty for $49.99, which I'm sure if you compare the price.com, it's very, very competitive for the quality that you're getting, and it's handmade by my mum. Don't make it too fancy, so just do 3.
That's what I'm doing, Philip. I'm not that daft. And there you go. And you just need a bit of egg wash on it. But it's slanting.
What do you mean?
Because it's hanging over edge.
Alright!
Keep your cool with your mother.
So Mum, preheated oven.
Yeah?
Obviously, I want you guys, because it'll come frozen, to leave it out for a minimum 24 hours. Let's get it right up to room temperature. Take your packaging off very, very, very carefully. Don't be opening it up and saying, oh, pastry come off. Be careful with it. I'm gonna wrap them in greaseproof paper. I'm gonna do a real nice job of them. Be very, very, very careful with them. Treat them like a lady, like a mother. So now, preheated oven, Mum.
Yes.
And seeing as it's Mother's Day, I'll do washing up today.
Wow, that'll be a first. I won't put it on top shelf because I don't want it burning. Just in the middle.
Job done. Right, I've right enjoyed doing that, Mum. Having you a natural at this, you might be on more cookery shows with Phil Bennett. So, anyway, I love the videos that you send in. I love the pictures that you send in. Everyone who buys a beef Wellington, we want a nice picture of you with your mum in front of it. And don't forget, one of you is going to win free meat for a year. Cheers, Mum.
You're welcome.